Hey guys, welcome to the first installment of Through the Fire and the SBN Small Business Network podcast. I am your host, Ryan Wickline. And for those of you that don't know, I am a speaker, coach, and consultant. And I deal mostly a lot with coaching mindset with athletes. So the one question I am often asked the most is, how do I set goals that I can reach and are attainable? Now, most people are going to tell you to set SMART goals, for the acronym SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, reliable, and timely. But I'm going to tell you, I think that's kind of a waste of time. I do agree with some of the stuff, but I think it is a way for people to kind of put you in a box and to make you set average goals. And I'm here to tell you, you're not here to be average. God did not create you to be an average person. He wants you to stretch and become who you're meant to become in this life. So, first thing I'd say, you want to be as specific as possible when you're setting goals. Now, working with athletes, you'll hear a lot of them say, like, what do you want to accomplish? Well, I want to get good. Well, I can't measure good. I can't measure what good to you is different from what is good to me. I want you to be specific as possible as you can so we can measure them to make sure that you're hitting your marks and everything. Now, here's where we differ in a lot of this is they want you to set attainable goals. Well, what's attainable to you and what's attainable to me? I'm going to tell you to set goals that are higher than anybody thinks that you can accomplish, even yourself. Because I've always been told if people aren't laughing at your goals, they're just not big enough. And I can't tell you countless times that I've watched kids working with athletes real close on watching them set their goals and building action plans for them to how to go accomplish these goals, where people laughed at their goals and told them that it was not possible, that it would never happen, that they weren't good enough. Well, guess what? Within a year or two, they accomplished these goals. And I've seen it happen. They put in the work to make this happen. And it just gave me great joy to watch these kids' face that they accomplished something bigger than anybody else thought was possible. I said, I've had that happen in my own life where people told me I couldn't do something. And surprise, surprise, I just put in the work and did it. So I'm here to tell you to set your goals higher than anybody thinks possible. You just got to be willing to put the work in and go through the process to go get them. Now, reliable, what's reliable? I mean, yeah, we want to be able to measure, we want them specific, but like the reliability thing throws me off because, yeah, you want relevant and reliable goals. Well, I'm just going to tell you to have a purpose. What's your purpose for wanting to have to accomplish anything? Okay. So our goals and our purpose have to be aligned. We want to set something so high that it makes us stretch to up here to become to who we want to become. And like I said, I've always heard aim small, miss small. Now, what happens if you set the bar down here and you don't hit it? Like who are you going to become in that process? I don't think you're really going to become anything. I mean, that's why I said you want to set the bar up here so you have room to grow in there, and that goal will pull you to it, and you got to become a better person. That's why personal development is so important throughout the goal setting process. The bigger the goal, you're going to have to improve in so many areas to become that person to become. And that's really the best part of the goal, is becoming somebody different and becoming a better version of yourself. That's why I'll tell you, personal development has been so huge in any area of my life or anybody's life that I've worked with. Is we focused on becoming a better person by changing our daily habits, changing the way we talk to ourselves, the way we carry ourselves with our body language, That's so crucial to me is like, do I have the confident feeling? Well, I might not feel it, but I can act it. And the more I act it, the more my body just becomes alert, and like people around me just start believing that you're just more confident, you know? Because let's just say, if I was on here talking to you like this and just head down and, hey guys, I think I could help you set your goals, would you really believe anything I was telling you? Probably not. So, like I said, you have to set like a standard for yourself and change these personal habits to accomplish those goals. And it's more becoming a better person. So you do want to set a timetable on things. I'll tell you to set goals like 6 months, 1 year. We're 3 to 5 year goals. Okay, short-term goals, anything under 1 year, 6 months, But let's say you don't hit them. Does that mean you're going to give up on your goals? I wouldn't. I mean, because a lot of times, I'll tell you this, God will test you. It's a process of weeding out the weak. He's going to weed out the weak, the people that aren't committed to accomplishing something, by making them wait longer to accomplish their goal, to get their gift. Well, if you're willing to put in an exorbitant amount of work and to keep going through failure and struggle and failure and keep reflecting on what needs to be fixed and keep making them adjustments, you're going to become better. And you're going to hit that goal eventually. I mean, most people just tell you, oh, well, you set that 6 month goal and you didn't achieve it, so quit. No, why would you quit? If that's what you truly, truly want and desire in this world, then go get it. I mean, I've watched this so many times, especially working with athletes, that just because they didn't get it 1 year, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And trying to get them back up after they've not accomplished their goal through the past season, it is hard, because they have a lot of those limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. It's like, hey guys, you didn't accomplish your goals. That happens. But guess what? Did you improve from where you were last year? And if the answer is yes, you're making progress towards that goal. Well, guess what? You just have to go back and see where things might not have worked out so well and make adjustments. Hey, what worked well for me here? What are areas I can improve on? And hey, let's go fix a lot of those weaknesses and focus on 1 to 2 weaknesses to go eliminate them. Because I'm going to tell you, if you don't fix your weaknesses, you will be exploited. And that's where a lot of people mess up, is like, hey, I'm good here, and let's just focus where I'm good at. Well, no, because your blind spots, that's where you're going to be attacked at. And that's going to be the way you don't accomplish your goals. So, like I said, don't worry about setting smart, effective goals. I'm going to say, look into your heart and see what you have buried in there, because that is what you're going to being told to go do. The thing that probably scares you the most is probably the goal you probably need to go set for yourself, because that's the one that's really going to make you the person to who you want to become. So, like I said, set high goals where everybody's going to laugh at you. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks, and just continue to set a daily action plan in place so you can go get it and focus on the plan, not the goals. So one thing I've done well with athletes is we put together a plan to accomplish those goals. And the best thing about it is we focus almost exclusively on this action plan. So these are our consistent daily habits, weekly habits, that we just focus on that. Yeah, we have the goal in mind, but these habits are going to take us to our goal. So we just focus on the small actionable steps and keep doing it. where we have to hold each other accountable to make sure we go do this stuff. And the more times we do this, the more likely we're going to hit our goal. And I have found out that this works so much more than people who just say, well, I'm just focused on this goal. No, what are your steps to go get there? Let's just focus on the steps. It makes life so much easier if we just focus on the steps, because hey, guess what? When we start gaining momentum, we start seeing progress, and we see that goal start becoming closer. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to tell you, set your goals high, post them around yourself, like on walls, put like 3 to 5 places you'll see them every day. Set specific goals that you can measure, but aim small, miss small. And on that note, I'll talk to you later. Bye.